Oh, hey everybody, welcome. My name is Adam, and this is Memento Mori, and it's another reading vlog. Recently I went down to Southern California to visit my good friend Ursula. You might remember Ursula from such videos as Feminist Book Club with Ursula and Feminist Goosebumps with Ursula.
Every male's deep-seated, secret, most hideous fear is of being discovered to be not a female, but a male, a subhuman animal. Every man, deep down, knows he's a worthless piece of shit. Because we can't reason with our oppressors, baby. We can't just ask them to give them our rights and our freedoms and to treat us fairly. We need to rise up and take it and demand it and get aggressive.
Ursula and I had a wonderful weekend of reading, but before our self-imposed readathon, we went to a concert. We saw Lana Del Rey at the Hollywood Bowl. Lana Del Rey is a chamber pop American singer-songwriter from Los Angeles. The indie site Pitchfork recently labeled her as one of the greatest singer-songwriters of our generation, and it's not hard to see why. With lyrics such as, "Drugs suck it up like vanilla ices," "Don't treat me rough, treat me really niceys," "My pussy tastes like Pepsi Cola," "I fucked my way up to the top," "Fuck it, I love you," "Elvis is my daddy," "Marilyn's my mother," "Jesus is my bestest friend," "Catch me if you can," "Working on my tan," "Salvatore," "Soft ice cream." And in the land of God and monsters, I was an angel looking to get fucked hard. The concert was great, and the next day, Ursula and I got to reading. We read Moby Dick by Herman Melville in its entirety, the tale about a man's growing obsession with a whale. We read the book out loud to each other over the span of 12 and a half hours, cozy style, with snacks and snuggles. We just finished Moby Dick by Herman Melville.
Correct.
And did you have any thoughts about the novel?
Yes. Of all the extraordinary books from the pen of Herman Melville, this is out and out the most extraordinary. Who would have looked for philosophy in whales, or for poetry in blubber? Yet few books which professedly deal in metaphysics or claim the parentage of the muses contain as much true philosophy and as much genuine poetry as the tale of the Pequod's whaling expedition.
And you wrote that review yourself?
Correct.
During the 12 and a half hour reading sprint, Ursula and I only took one break for a viewing of Mulholland Drive, the film directed by David Lynch, first released in 2001. The following day, Ursula and I read Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov, the tale of a man's growing obsession with an underage girl. We experienced the book through the beautiful language of Thai as an audiobook visual text combo.
Lolita แสงสว่างในชีวิตของผมเพลิงเร่าในท้องน้อยของผมบาปของผมจิตวิญญาณของผมโลลิต้าปลายลิ้นไล่แตะ3จังหวะจากเพดานปากจบลงที่ฟันโลลิต้าเธอคือโลเพียงแค่โลในยามเช้าสูง4 ฟุต 10สวมถุงเท้าข้างเดียวเธอคือโลลามเมื่อสวมกางเกงสแล็กเธอคือดอลลี่เมื่ออยู่ที่โรงเรียนเธอคือโดโลเลสเมื่อเขียนชื่อบนเส้นประแต่ในอ้อมแขนของผมเธอคือโลลิต้าเสมอหากถามว่ามีใครมาก่อนหน้าเธอหรือไม่มีสิครับมีแน่ๆ
We just finished Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov.
Correct.
Did you have any thoughts on the novel?
Yes. I think, I can only really say that Humbert's fate seems to me classically tragic. A most perfectly realized expression of the moral truth that Shakespeare summed up in the sonnet that begins, "The expense of spirit, the waste of shame, is lust in action." Humbert is a hero with a tragic flaw. Humbert is every man who is driven by desire, wanting his Lolita so badly that it never occurs to him to consider her as a human being, or as anything but a dream figment, made flesh 3/4, which is the eternal and universal nature of passion.
You wrote that review yourself?
Correct. That's it, everybody. That's the reading vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I'm headed over to Asia for 4 weeks, starting on Monday. So please follow me on Instagram if you'd like to see all of my reading adventures. If not, stick around here where I may or may not post before the end of the year. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.
Consider the subtleness of the sea, how its most dreaded creatures glide underwater, unapparent for the most part, and treacherously hidden beneath the loveliest tints of azure. Consider all this, and then turn to this green, gentle, and most docile earth. Consider them both, the sea and the land, and do you not find a strange analogy to something in yourself?
We can't reason with our oppressors, baby. We can't just ask them to give them our rights and our freedom to treat us fairly. We can't just rise up and take it and demand it. We can't reason with our oppressors, baby. We can't just ask them to give them our rights and our freedom to treat us fairly. We need to rise up and take it and demand it. We can't reason with our oppressors, baby. We can't just reason with our oppressors, baby. We can't just ask them to give them our rights and our freedom and to treat us fairly. We need to rise up and take it and demand it and get aggressive.
The King James Bible. The Satanic Verses by Salman Rushdie. I'd like to meet Thomas Mann and explore the Magic Mountain. By Zodiac Compatibility. I keep the Leos away from the Cancers. Middlemarch by Thomas Hardy. Hamlet. 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 Domestic Dissatisfaction and the Human Condition. I can't read, so pass. Normal People by Anna Burns.